Hello, ESA 302 class. This is Regan here, reporting from my living room on my couch, my lazy boy. Yeah, so this is my meta reflection project, I guess you can say. Speaking of which, this lovely picture here, I'm not going to mention any names, but I mean, I took this photo. It's a nice photo. EAE. Environmental education was a key phrase. Paradigm change, culture change, all that. To me, it means to go through a cultural difference or change to what we view now as not as important. I guess that's really what I understood it to be. Another thing I learned was a better appreciation for the outdoors, even though I already had a good appreciation, as you see in a lot of my blog posts here that I'll go through. Big thing throughout this, I have a quote here. Throughout all my blogs is all education is environmental education, as David Orr claims. Cool. I guess you'll just have to take my word for it that these are actual quotes, because I'm not going to go searching through all the articles that we read, because there was multiple. Right here, speaking to, there's all sorts of different kinds of students. Every snowflake is different and not one the same. So every student you'll get, not one is going to be the same as the other one. Here, blog post 2. And this one is making bold statements. So, what do I mean? That we need to make a change in our environment or in our ways, or else the next generation will miss the opportunity to enjoy the environment and nurture. This is a good quote by me. We need to start nurturing and not destroying. Boom. Huge. Huge. That is absolutely huge, as Donald Trump would say. What off the grid really looked like, because that's one question that Audrey posed to us, was what should we, which was a direction she wanted us to kind of take, was looking more into off the grid and stuff, and that was kind of my area that I was supposed to research, and that one says no one wants to be part of the last generation, to teach about the joys of going outside in nature, and that's kind of a similar theme. Generations. Always been fascinated by nature. I was literally born in the water. When I was 3 or 4, we lived in a Bible camp, and they would tell me that they would strap a life jacket onto my back and would let me roam around all day, go swimming or whatever, and I was the happiest kid in the world, and they wouldn't have to worry about me because I had a life jacket on. Not even go to the park unless the SWAT team follows them, it seems like. Because it's been proven that being outside, being active, can affect someone's, can improve areas in school like mathematics or English or anything. Blog post 5 and 6. I kind of joined 5 and 6 together and picked out common themes in there. Are Western cultures. So we are caught up in Western cultures now. Students who graduate from public schools and universities are becoming increasing addicted to finding their sense of community in cyberspace instead of face-to-face. So this has been a huge theme, being too attached to technology and not enough face-to-face interaction with our peers. It loses that sense of communication. That's a huge similar theme between this blog post 6 and blog post 5 here. As I've always had an appreciation for the environment and interdisciplinary, which means connect through different areas and subjects, like math can connect to phys ed, can connect to English, can connect to science, can connect to art, and so on and so forth. One common theme. My first blog post as well as my last sum it up pretty good, and that all education, as David Orr said, is environmental education. And that it doesn't matter what you do or however you look at it. There are always teachable moments, and you can do something little as just go outside and take a few minutes to put everything away and reflect on life. We spend so much time as a society worrying about the most stupid things, like how many likes am I going to get on my Instagram post, or if that girl or boy are going to text me back, or oh no, my battery's going to die. I have been consumed with these same problems, and it's stupid. I challenge you to put these problems away and just look up from your screen, because there's a whole other world that desperately needs your attention. Well, I guess that's it for me. Thanks to Audrey for being an awesome prof, and thanks to you guys for rocking my socks off. Thought I'd end it with a little rhyme. Well, that's all for me. Peace out.